Those people who pray to money and forget all about the Almighty. Hear this. Never seen God but seen money, so they put their trust in a...
Welcome to Color Me Poetry. I'm Danny Queen. Welcome to another edition of Color Me Poetry, brand new season. And I'd like to start off by welcoming my guests. Today we're going to talk about reggae music and the beauty of reggae music and the influence of reggae music. I'd like to welcome Carl Malcolm and Newborn. It's a brand new group who has a brand new wonderful album. And we're going to talk about reggae music. And I'd like to welcome Carl Malcolm and Brother Paul Robinson. Welcome, brothers.
Thank you.
Let's jump right into it and talk about reggae music, how you got started, and talk about your new CD and talk about Newborn.
I was talking about how I started. It's hard to say because music was always a part of my life from childhood days. So I grew up playing music, being around musicians, and that influenced my whole life. It's hard to say where I got started. But I remember I started writing poetry from in elementary days.
So it's kind of always been there for you.
It's always been there for me.
And how important was it to see other people that you grew up around, playing music, as a little child? Because that's very important, isn't it?
It's important,
the influence.
But I was just watching them and learning from them, hang around them a lot because I realized that's what I wanted, that's what I was doing. I didn't realize that's what I really wanted to do with my life, but it was always there. It always confronted me. I always had to be a part of it.
And the poetry has been an integral part of your...
Yeah, that's where it started from.
What kind of poetry did you write?
Anything that's interesting, anything
Rhythmic?
that people say, rhythmic. Then after I started humming them, putting lines to them, and then I taught myself to play the guitar so I could play them.
That's interesting. You told me that you write from the guitar. Many artists don't. Most artists write from the piano. Why is it that you write from the guitar? Is it easier for you?
It's easier for me.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. It just comes easy because the guitar was the one I started playing first.